Okay. Sound okay now? Okay, sorry. Uh-oh. I didn't get good batteries, so. Okay, now let's start again. Okay. Getting ourselves ready for practice. Come to seated towards the front of our chair. Close your eyes. Begin to concentrate and focus on the breath. Observing the flow of the breath. Observing how you feel as we come into today's practice. Are there some particular areas that you'd like to move during our practice today? Are there some areas that need a little extra attention? Do they need movement? Do they need stretching? Do they need strengthening? And based on that scan that you've done of the body, think about setting an intention for today's practice. Perhaps setting an intention to move just a little bit further, to work just a little bit harder to strengthen, but also to respect the feedback, the signals that your body is sending to you. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Kathy. So with the weight, excuse me, the weight evenly distributed on the right and left sit bones. Let's bring the arms to our sides. Inhale the arms overhead and draw the hands back to heart center. Let's inhale up. Exhale back to heart center. And once again, inhale up. This time, when the hands are stretched overhead, interlace the fingers, release the pointer finger, lift the whole upper body out of the pelvis, and exhale as we bend ourselves towards the right side. Try and keep that left shoulder back and think about moving straight over to the side. Inhale up through center, and let's once again exhale. Then lift, extend out of the pelvis, but keep the shoulder blades moving down the back as we tilt towards the opposite side. Inhale, return to center, and let's exhale, forward fold over the legs. Either support the hands on the blocks or let them come right down to the floor. Inhale, rise up partway. Extend the spine and fold over the legs. Inhale, come up. And let's just come partway and once again, fold over the legs. Inhale, come up. When the hands reach mid-calf, expand the calves into the pressure of the hand, the resistance of the hands. So expanding the calves into the resistance of the hands. And then inhale, come all the way up. Our hands meet overhead. Exhale, forward fold. This time, think about wrapping the arms around the back of the thighs and squeezing the upper body into the thighs, and then breathe into that resistance. Take one more full breath. Expanding the belly, expanding the ribs. And then exhale and inhale. Come all the way up. Our hands meet overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Let's take the arms overhead once more. And now take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh and twist towards our right side. Inhale, lift the top of the head towards the ceiling, and then exhale, twist right. Inhale, exhale, come through center, take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh, or right to the left, and twist left. Sorry, I didn't get us mirrored there. Inhale, come back to center, and let's do some cat-cow breaths. Lifting the sternum on an inhale, and exhaling and gently rounding the spine towards the back of the chair. Inhale up. Exhale, round back. Inhale up. Exhale, round back. And on the next inhale, return to that neutral spine. Even the weight, sit bones side to side, front to back, stretch the top of the head towards the ceiling, and draw the shoulder blades slightly in towards the spine. Extend the arms out towards me. Reach, let the shoulder blades slide off towards the side, and then draw them back in towards the shoulder. Exhale, glide the shoulders forward, reach, reach, reach. See if you can go just a little bit further, and then draw them back in towards the spine. Let's reach out for one more time. Reach towards me, touch my fingertips, and come back. Take the arms out towards the side. If you notice the shoulders are starting to hunch up, relax and let the shoulder blades, just release the tension in the shoulders. And now reach the fingertips out towards the side of the room. And then sort of release that pull, that tension. Let's reach out one more time. Come back. And now let's cross the right arm over the left, reach around, walk the fingertips onto the shoulder blades, peel the shoulder blades away from the spine with the fingertips, and then see if we can bring the hands together in front of the face. Lift the arms towards the ceiling. And exhale, tilt the pelvis forward over the legs. Inhale, come back up, unwind the arms, stretch the arms out. Once again, reach out to the walls on both sides of the room and cross in the opposite direction, walking the fingertips onto the shoulder blades. And then bring hand to hand. Welcome back, Laura. And release and unwind. And now let's take the shoulder blades through that full range of motion, going forward, up, back, and glide down. Forward, up, back, and glide down. One more time, forward, up, back, and glide down the back. Inhale the arms overhead and exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, rise up partway. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, come all the way up and return the hands to heart center. Let's now interlace the fingers and draw the right knee in towards the shoulder. Flex and point the toes on that right foot and circle the ankle in one direction and circle the ankle in the other direction. Draw that knee in. And now use the strength of the legs to expand or to press the calf, the shin, into the resistance of the interlaced fingers. And you'll notice if you've rolled to the back of the sit bones, try and come back to bring the weight back to the center. Lengthen the spine up towards the ceiling. And breathe here. Release the right ankle onto the left thigh and firmly flex the toes in towards the shin. And you might even sort of reach around the toes and just try and stretch out the bottom of the foot here, but keep and press the toes into the hand. Release, and now support the right knee with the right hand. Breathe here, and then resist. Press that knee down, strengthening the muscles using an isometric work to press that knee into the resistance of the hand. And then release and see if that knee drops a little closer to the floor. Inhale here and exhale. Once again, use the strength of the legs and the strength balanced with the strength of the hand to press that knee down towards the floor and release. Slide the knee across, line up the knees. So we have the right knee over the left. We lengthen the spine up towards the ceiling, draw the knee in, stretch the arms out towards the side, and take the left arm over the right and bring the hands together or reach around the shoulders, whichever is appropriate for you. Inhale, keep the spine long and fold forward over the legs. Breathing here. Inhale, come back up. And let's release the arms, unwind the legs. And now let's interlace the fingers in our non-dominant interlace and draw the left knee towards the left shoulder. Flex and point the toes on the left side. And take that foot through as much range of motion as you can. Let's release the left knee or left ankle onto the right thigh, flex the toes strongly in towards the shin, and you might just use that hand to create a little extra pressure on the toes to draw them in towards the shin. And now resist the left knee with the moving down with the left hand pressing up, and press. Keep breathing here. And release and see if that knee moves any amount. It might just move a millimeter closer to the floor. Let's press again. Inhale here. And release. Now slide that knee across. Lengthen the spine. Feel the weight evenly on the sit bones. Try and even if the weight isn't even, if it's oriented towards the one side or the other, try and bring it back even. Stretch the arms out to the side so we have left over right. Now right over left with the arms either come to the shoulders or bring the hands together. Lengthen the spine and fold over the legs. Inhale, come back to center. Let everything unwind. Take the feet slightly wider than hip distance and let the knees sway in on one another. Come back to center. Now, let's shift the weight slightly over towards the right side of our chair, or turn and face, place one thigh parallel to the back of the chair. And now take the knee as close to being directly under the hip as you can. And then try and roll that outside hip slightly forward and draw the pubic bone up towards the navel to lengthen. That bringing the stretch into the quads on the right side. Also stretching out the bottom of the foot. Now flip onto the top surface of the foot. So the tops of the toes, the tops of the foot are on the floor. And once again, now stretch out the ankle by pressing the foot into the floor. You might even lift one hand and lift both hands away from the chair. Take one more breath here. Release the hands. And now let's stretch that outside leg all the way back, working it towards straight. And once again, now draw the pubic bone up towards the navel and feel how that intensifies the stretch in the quads. Lift, maybe lift. Breathe here, draw the shoulder blades down the back. And release. Let's draw that leg in. And let's flip over to the opposite side. So once again, if it's too if your body doesn't want to take that knee right underneath the hip, just leave it out towards the side. And you could even, so now let's bring that knee underneath the hip. So begin on the top with the toes curled under, rolling that hip slightly forward, drawing the pubic bone up towards the navel. Lift, lift. Release, stretch that leg back, come onto the top of the foot. Or actually first, just knee underneath. Come onto the top of the foot. Stretch out the ankle, stretch the dorsal surface. That dorsal flexion of the ankle. Then take the foot back, curl the toes under. And let's lift and lift and work that outside leg. We're working it towards straight. And release one hand, release the other hand, and let's draw that leg in. Open the outside leg out into a V. So set the distance, set the amplitude of that V by moving the leg out to the point where you can keep the thigh bone parallel with that line from the base of the second toe to the center of the ankle. Let's begin here by just lifting both hands or one hand overhead. Breathing here, drawing the shoulder blades down the back, bending the right elbow and bringing the right elbow onto the right knee and opening towards the left side. Breathing here. Now, if you're noticing that you're curling into this to get a little deeper into the stretch, if you have to back off, see if you can lift and open the sternum. Bring the head in line with the spine and either look straight forward or look up towards the thumb of the left hand. Let's inhale, come back up to center, and now take the elbow to the outside knee and twist in the opposite direction, looking back. Breathe here. Inhale, come back to center. And now let's swing back, come towards front. And we'll just do those twists on the opposite side. We didn't do them before. So bringing now the opposite thigh parallel to the back of the chair. Let's lift the arms overhead and drop the left elbow onto the left knee and twist up towards the ceiling. Now, if it's too much to lift the arm can rest down, and let's concentrate today on the twist and concentrate on using the muscles right in this area right here to pull the body around. Almost think of the hand wrapping across and pulling the belly open. And then either is option to lift the arm, lengthen the spine, draw the head back. Great work, everybody. Great work. Inhale, come back. And now drop the outside elbow to the outside knee and twist back towards in the opposite direction. Inhale, come back up, and let's walk the feet into center. Let's stretch the right foot out towards me. Inhale. Let's find our strap. Take the strap around the right foot. Get a good firm grip on that strap. Place it around the toe bases and draw the toes in and feel that stretch in the calf. Now, once again, use the strength of those muscles, the strength of the muscles that press the foot to the floor to press firmly into the strap. So try and break the strap. Now, if you're using a flexi band, stretch into the resistance of the flexi band. If you're using a solid band or a solid belt, again, just and resist with the arms and keep drawing those shoulder blades back together. So see if you can, and then try and work the stretch into the calf. So our folks, are you feeling the stretch in the calf? Yeah, good, good. And let's draw that foot back in with the strap. Now switch to the opposite side. Again, if you have to adjust your grip, if it didn't feel like you had a good strong grip on the other side, make any adjustments and try and use the strap as an extension of the arm. So you've got a straight line from the foot back to the shoulders and then pull. Try and bring the stretch into the calf, pulling the toes back towards the shin. So now we're working on the plantar flexion of the ankle joint. So we're drawing the foot back towards the shin, feeling the calf stretching out there. And let's release on this side. So let's set our strap aside. Bring the blocks to rest adjacent to the ankles. Come to our seated mountain pose. So we're going to do, we'll do a few rounds of some sun salutation rounds in our seated sun salutation. So arms to the side, inhale the arms overhead, exhale forward fold, blocks or floor, inhale rise part way, exhale fold, inhale come all the way up. And this time as we exhale, extend the right foot, draw the left foot back, come onto your blocks or the floor, keep extending the spine long as we fold over the right leg. Inhale, come up, our feet meet at the center. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, rise part way. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale over the extended left leg. The right foot comes back and the right heel presses towards the floor. Inhale, come up, both feet meet in the center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Our arms meet overhead and exhale the hands back to heart center. Take one full breath here. Inhale up. Fold. Halfway lift. Fold. All the way up. Left forward, right back, fold over the extended leg. Press the heel of the left foot into the floor and press the heel of the right foot toward the floor. Inhale, come up, feet meet at the center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise part way. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And this time as we exhale, right forward, left back forward, fold over the leg. Inhale, rise part way. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Feet meet at the center. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale the hands to heart center. So we're going to do 2 more rounds, but I'm going to add, we'll just add 1 breath in each of those postures that make up this flow. And we'll just do that to give us just a little bit more time to help us refine the posture, maybe just a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, rise part way. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, left forward, right back. Fold over that extended leg. And let's actually take 2 full breaths here in this forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Feet meet at the center. Exhale, forward fold over both legs. Inhale, rise part way. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And this time as we forward fold, extend the right, draw the left foot back, press both heels towards the floor, fold over that extended leg. Let's take 2 breaths here. Inhale, come all the way up, feet meet at the center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise part way. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale back to heart center. And let's take a nice deep breath here. Let's come up to standing. So for our standing work today, let's come facing the back of the chair. And facing the back of our chair, let's build our foundation from the feet all the way up. So by now, you should have a pretty good idea of that placement of the feet and how to build the foundation from the feet all the way up through the body. So bringing awareness, the 4 corners of the feet, 3 corners, the outside edge, the inside big toe mound, center of the heel, pressing that triangle down into the floor, lifting the arches, squeezing the legs in, rotating the upper thigh slightly back, drawing the tailbone down, softening the ribs, shoulders back, head stacked. And breathe into our standing mountain pose with the palms opening forward to draw the shoulders into position on the back. Breathe here. Inhale the arms overhead and exhale, let's forward fold towards the chair. Bend the knees as much as you need to release any strain on the lower back. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, firm the belly, fold back towards the chair. And then inhale, come all the way up. And exhale the hands back to heart center. So I'm going to lead our standing sun salutation facing the back of the chair. But if you feel you've got a little more range of motion, a little more movement at the hips, you can certainly do all these moves and come into a slightly deeper fold by working on this, facing the seat of the chair. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale the hands back to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, step the right foot in towards the chair and take the left foot back. Angle the left foot towards the side of your mat. Inhale, straighten the front leg, and then exhale, draw the front knee in towards the chair. Find your strength in this pose, and then inhale, lift one or both arms away from the chair to come into a chair version of Warrior One. Breathe in. Exhale, both hands to the chair. Lift the back heels. Step back to our chair version of Down Dog. Build the foundation in the feet. Lift the inner arches. Draw the upper thighs back. Stretch the head towards the chair. Inhale here. Exhale, turn the right toes out. Step the left knee in towards the chair. Straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend the left leg in towards the chair. Draw the tailbone down towards the heel and lift the arms overhead. For Warrior One, with the left foot forward. Exhale the hands to the chair. Lift the back heel. Step back to our chair version of Down Dog. Walk the feet in towards the chair. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise part way. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale to Tadasana for 2 full breaths. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right foot in towards the chair. Take the left foot back. Find your foundation. Either support yourself with the chair or lift one or both arms away from the chair. Breathe here. Exhale, both hands to the chair. Lift the back heel. Step both feet back to meet at the back of your mat. Stretch the body out. In Downward Dog, let's turn now the right toes out. Step the left foot in. Bend the left knee in towards the chair. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the mat and either support yourself with the chair or lift the arms overhead. Breathe here. And exhale. Lift the back heel. Step both feet back to Down Dog, supported by the chair. Stretch the spine out. Inhale, walk the feet in towards the chair. Lift the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale the hands to the side, open, palms forward, and come in to our standing mountain pose. Breathe here. Let's bring the hands onto the back of the chair. Walk the feet out into a V. And let the feet, if you're using a mat, there may be your feet are just off the mat, and hopefully you've got something, a non-slip surface where you're not going to be sliding around. Inhale here, draw the tailbone down towards the floor. Lift the pubic bone towards the navel and bend the knees out towards the side. Just coming down into any version of a squat, forward or wide-legged squat. Inhale, come up. And then exhale. Let's go down again. Again, keep the knees, try and keep the knees aligned with the toes and see if you can bring one or both hands into cactus position. Breathe here. And let's come up. Now, one more time, we're going to go down. Take the knees, track them out towards the side. Either support yourself on the back of the chair or bring the arms to cactus. And let's lift the right heel away from the floor. Bring the right heel down and bring the left heel away from the floor. Left heel down, right, left, right, left. And now hold the right heel up and see if we can come onto the toes on both feet. Drop the heels. Turn the feet back towards parallel and heel toe the feet back into center. Now, continuing to stand behind our chair, toes are pointing forward. That line from the base of the second toe to the center of the ankle is parallel. Let's lift the right heel, lift the left heel, come onto our toes. Breathe here. Keep pressing the toes down, drawing the heels in, and then slowly descend the heels down towards the floor and rock back onto the heels. Lift the toes away. Let's roll again onto the toe bases once more and lift up, lift the heels away from the floor. And see if we can balance on the toes. Let the heels slowly descend towards the mat. And now, supporting yourself on the back of the chair, back feet away, and come into our chair downward dog one more time. Draw the shoulder blades flat on the back, stretch the arms out, lengthen the side body. And now let's step that right foot back any amount and try and come onto the top surface again of the right foot. Stretching back. Maybe lift the right foot away from the floor. Stretch the body out and see if the left hand might come away from the chair. Maybe even extend the right hand out towards the side, or left hand towards the side. I can cheat a bit here because I have the wall. And bring the hand back to the chair, release the foot, and stretch out in down dog. Now take the weight into the right foot, stretch the left foot back, come onto the top of the foot, Firm up the supporting leg, lift the left foot away, and see if the right hand will come away as well. Release the hand, release the foot, come back, stretch the body out. And let's walk the feet in towards the chair. Lift the arms overhead, draw the hands back to heart center, and come to standing mountain. Let's turn sideways to our chair and end our standing work with tree pose. So finding the foundation, as we always do, in that chair side foot. And first, lift the outside heel. And this may be where you practice the rest of your tree pose, or turn the knee out, bring the heel to the ankle, up onto the calf, or for some of you, it may come to the inner thigh today, or not. Bring the hands to heart center, and see if we can open the branches of our tree. Draw the hands back to heart center. And just let that leg sway from side to side. Let's flip our chair or turn around. Now, using the opposite supporting leg, lift the outside leg, come to the ankle, the calf, or the thigh. Bring the hands to heart center. Press in. Open. And hug everything in towards the center line. Draw the hands back to heart center. Let this leg sway on the outside. And let's come down to seated. So coming to seated, let's bring the blocks beside the calves. Point the toes towards the ceiling, flex the toes towards the shin. Keep the spine nice and long as we fold over the outstretched legs. Breathing here. And just coming into this forward fold, but now giving ourselves a little bit more time in the forward fold. And rather than having a specific goal in mind for our forward fold, really tune into the body, observe the feedback from the body, and let the body tell you what the appropriate distance is for you to move into this forward fold today. Inhale, come all the way up. Our hands meet overhead, and as we draw them back to heart center, bring the feet, the soles of the feet in together, open the legs out towards the side, press the soles into one another. Inhale here, and either fold forward or just remain with the spine vertical. Breathe here. Bring the hands to the outside of the knees. Close the knees up like you're closing the covers of a book. Interlace the fingers. Take the fingers around that right shin. Draw it in. And notice if this compression, if this movement feels different than it did at the start of our practice today. Breathe here. Let's bring the hand up onto the knee and just gently circle that knee in both directions. Come back to center, reverse the grip, draw the shin in, come onto the knee, circle in one direction, circle in the opposite direction. Compress and release. Come to seated. Inhale here. Take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh and let's twist towards our right side. Lift the shoulders. Keep the head in line with the spine. And breathe here. Inhale, exhale, come through center and twist in the opposite direction. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, the arms overhead. And let's exhale, fold forward over the legs. And just let the upper body rest on the thighs for a moment. Begin to slow down the breath. Take one more full round of the breath here. And after that deep exhale, inhale, come all the way up. Draw the hands back to heart center and prepare ourselves for final relaxation. So slide yourself towards the back of the chair. Close the eyes, let go of the control of the breath, let go of the holding of the body, and let the mind find relaxation. Breathing, slowing the breath down, and releasing the guidance that you've been giving the breath through the active part of our practice. Let the muscles just find a very comfortable position where they can relax fully. Let the mind come to rest. And by rest, I mean a state where you're just focusing on something very simple, such as the breath. Now let's bring some movement back to the body by wiggling the fingers and toes. Move the head a bit from side to side, forward and back. Deepen the breath. Slide back towards the front of our chair. Take a nice deep breath in and sigh it out through the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale the arms overhead. Draw the hands back to heart center. Thank yourself for making time for the practice today. Thank each other for sharing the practice. And thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through today's practice. Namaste.
Wonderful.